You know, the Democrat debate and the finale of The Bachelorette, they were on at the same time last night. Did you know that? Watch this.
And when I told you I was falling in love with you, I mean it. I love someone else.
Two things. They will be better because Medicare for All is comprehensive. It covers all health care needs for senior citizens. It will finally include dental care, hearing aids, and eyeglasses.
But you don't know.
Second of all.
You don't know that,
Second
Bernie.
of all.
We'll come to you in a second,
I do know, and I wrote the damn bill.
Will you marry me?
Yes.
Hospitals will save substantial sums of money because they're not going to be spending a fortune doing billing and the other bureaucratic things that they have to do today.
I've done
Second
the math,
of all,
You're an incredible guy, and I'm a single girl.
when we save $500 billion a year by ending all of the incredible complexities that are driving every American crazy trying to deal with the health insurance company,
Thank you,
hospitals
Senator.
will be better
Congressman
off
Delaney,
than
I
they
want
are
to let you
today.
have a chance to respond.
Listen, his math is wrong.
What should you watch?
I'm just going to say, new programming idea. I think your producers should run the debates and the next seasons of The Bachelor and The Bachelorette.
Unfortunately,
that was
I watched the debate.
Yeah. Bad call there, son. Bad call. But you had to be on the show this morning, right?
Yes.
The gentleman who you just briefed... There he is. That's David Nicholas. And I know for a fact that he did watch the debate. And I know for a fact that he thinks if a socialist wins, we'll get a recession. And I think our guest has calculated the risk of a recession if various socialists win. So, what do you think is the risk of recession if Bernie Sanders wins? Tell me.
Stuart, I'll tell you, there were two TVs on in my house last night, The Bachelorette and the debate, so we could talk about both if you need to. But in reality, I don't think our current electorate can stomach the realities of a contraction in the U.S. economy. So if we look at the elections next year, if a far-left candidate, a socialist, wins in 2020, I believe that is the catalyst that pushes us into recession. Why? Because the economic growth has more to do with confidence than anything else. If business owners, specifically small business owners, lose confidence that the future will be brighter than it is today, that sends ripple effects throughout the U.S. economy. We see...
Now you're talking now, not just about a
chance of recession
socialist
in
winning the
2019.
nomination, but a socialist becoming the president of the United States. And that event, you say, yeah, we get a recession. For sure, right?
Absolutely. Look, we were heading towards recession in 2016. When we look at the numbers, that shifted coming out of the elections. Confidence shifts. And look, I'll tell you, our generation, my generation, 2/3 believe that the government should provide free health care, free housing. This is amazing. 50% of millennials believe that they would rather live in a socialist nation. And these aren't young kids that, when they get older, they're going to outgrow this. The oldest millennials now are almost 40 years old. They've been voting for 20 years. So I think the next recession, if Democrats are in control, and I hate to be partisan on this, but there is a time coming for our nation, Stuart, when Democrats may control the House, they may control the Senate, and they may control the White House. And if that happens, the policy ideas that we're seeing today, those policies could and will be in effect during another administration. So that should scare us as Americans.
I see.
Because that is what I believe changes significantly the overall U.S. economy.
Look, I agree 100%. But I have to ask you, what do you think are the chances that a socialist will win the presidency in 2020? I'd put it as slim and none. What about you?
You know what? It comes down to a few key states. This election is going to be close. I think the overall economy that's fueling it, growth, is going to be good for President Trump. But look, it's going to come down to a few key states, like Wisconsin, like Michigan. Those states lean towards candidates like Elizabeth Warren, like Bernie Sanders. So Republicans are going to have to do a good job of getting out and winning in those states. I think the probability for recession jumps to over 65% if Democrats win in 2020. That's a big number. Right now, the odds of recession is less than 20%. So you see a massive change there in probabilities. I think that's a reality we all have to be watching and be careful of. And the ideas that are being promoted that we saw last night need to be laughed off the public stage because they're ideas that sound good. Good intentions, though, are also in need of redemption. They hurt businesses. They hurt Americans. So I think we should all be watching and be concerned.
Are you going to watch tonight?
Sadly, the Bachelorette's not on, so I guess I'll be watching tonight as well.
Hey, thanks for joining us, David. We always appreciate you being here. Thanks a lot, sir. Good stuff. Thanks.
Thanks for having me.
Now.